YouTube, good morning. Paul Bates here, and today I really want to talk about a little bit about Digibyte and why I'm involved in it. But before we get started on that, I just want to talk about my solar system. I'll do a complete video on it. Right now I've got the panels mounted, I've got the system pretty much mounted, I've got 85% of all the wiring done today. We put some battery wires on. I'll show you a couple pictures here. It's going to be 800 watts of solar, 3 kW generator on it, a power inverter on it, and I'm very excited about it. It's going to be a 48 volt, 4 12 volt batteries, and they're just the Costco 12 volt batteries. We'll get that system fired up and going for you guys and do a video on it here pretty soon. But why I like solar systems and why I like it is because of the freedom, the sovereignty. I don't have to dance for the man. I don't have to be on the grid. I don't have to worry about any of that stuff, and it's just like my cryptos. And why I'm building a 48 volt system is for education. And it's something I've learned in life a long time ago, especially for you younger guys, man. Education was everything. Had I been more educated when I was younger and done more research, especially before starting a business, I would have been a lot more successful. If I knew what I knew now when I owned my custom cabinet shop in Vegas in the late 90s and early 2000, it would have been far more successful, and I'd probably be a multi-millionaire just off that alone. But I didn't know. I didn't get the education. So the more videos you watch, the more educated you get. And right now we're in some unique times because there's nothing you can't do. A couple of YouTube videos and you are freaking golden. I consider myself one of the best or really good handyman. And just like doing a few of these house projects here, I just grabbed a couple of YouTube videos and it made me a better, because I didn't have to fight it. I didn't have to guess what I was doing. I was able to just do it. And I'd look at the video and say, oh yeah, just pull that nut and do that and do that. It was super easy. Same thing when you're learning, when you're educating yourself. I went to Ross Cameron School for trading stocks. It didn't make me, I learned I'm not a day trader, I'm an investment trader. It took me a long time to learn that. And had I got more educated faster and used a financial advisor and everything that you're supposed to do, I'd be in much better shape than I am now. Not that I'm in bad shape, but I would be in much, much better shape. The first thing you got to start out doing is saving. It only takes a little bit. Just a little bit here and a little bit there, man, you're on your way. And right now, the coin that I really, really hold, and I hold more of this coin than any other thing, and I'll tell you why. It's because it's an inexpensive coin right now, an inexpensive project that's going to do great things in the future. And I believe with all my heart that I've invested over $7,000 of my own hard-earned money into it, and I want you guys to do the same. To investigate the project, do your homework, get educated on it, know why you're involved with it, and once you do that, you'll see the value in it. And right now, okay, so Digibyte is 2 cents right now, let's say. I think it's trading at 1.8 cents. I bought it for as little as 0.05 cents, and I've paid as much as 2.5 cents, and I own 340,000 coins of it. So, and in the future, and I'm talking, probably a year, 2 years, maybe even 3 years down the road, that'll be $1, and easily a dollar coin. Probably more than that. It'll probably go somewhere around $2 to $3, and I'll probably see it fluctuate like that, back and forth. Even if I hold it for 25 to 30 years, which I'm not going to make it that long, I got to start spending it sometime, and I'd like to buy my trawler with it, a big fancy trawler with it, but I don't know if it may be just something I have to rely on later on in life and to be able to retire and not have to work at all, just completely retire without having to dance or anything. So it might be that type of investment because I still think it's 3 to 4 years out before it does anything big. I'd love to see it get to a quarter. I'd love to see it get to 50 cents. Love to see it get to 75 cents and then break that dollar. It'd be freaking phenomenal. But I think we're still a little ways away from that. Because like Henry Ford, when he was building his first cars, guys, there wasn't even a road built yet. So, and you got to look at that. That's where the digital or the blockchain technology is at. And you've got to get involved now while they're building the roads, while the infrastructure's all being set. And the faster you do that, the faster you catch on, and the cheaper you can get the coins. Obviously the the more wealth you'll accumulate. And if you want to be wealthy for your family, especially you millennials, you younger guys that, you know, you guys could use a break, man. We screwed you. We screwed you bad. You know, with all this debt, you know, this government debt, you'll find out we don't need these big governments and all this banking system and all that stuff. It's just all such a sham. It's such a scam. You know, we've all been fucked basically our entire lives. And, you know, right now, you know, our U.S. government, you know, they're paying us $600 extra a week for unemployment for us that are unemployed, and they're giving us you know, all this money. You know why? Because they can, because it's just printed money. That's all they do. You know, when you see these numbers, $10 trillion in debt, are you kidding me? If me or you did that, if we said, hey, if I have $10 and I spent $10 and then I had to borrow $10 and then I couldn't pay back that $10, what happens to you? Nothing happens to our government. They just keep printing more money. But we as individuals can't do that, and you're going to figure that out. And we're all going to figure that out very, very quickly, and we're going to figure out what a scam and a sham this whole thing is. And that's where Bitcoin will come in, and you can already see this week, you know, they're announced in 7-Eleven, CVS's, Bitcoin's going to get accepted. I'm going to learn, that's one of the things that I'm concentrating on right now is getting my Bitcoin, but my problem is I'm not interested in selling any of my coins, any of my Bitcoin or anything. When I buy Bitcoin, when I buy Ethereum, when I buy Digibyte or Litecoin or any of these coins, I'm not interested in selling them. I'm not interested in letting them go, man. I think they're in the near future, we see a big dump. But it's just our government just fighting it, just saying, hey, you can't do this. You can't hide behind this. You know, you got to, this isn't real. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're telling you, right? That's what they want you to believe about this, you know, about this blockchain, but it's coming. And when Elon Musk gets the space link up there and it's more accessible to more people, and what are we going to do? We're all going to go that way. Just like Henry Ford, they're going to build roads for us. They're going to build infrastructure for it. It will be taken care of, and the blockchain will come online, and it will make everything better. It'll make a society better. It'll make humanity better. It'll do everything. And once you know that, and once you complete that, and once you get on board with that, the sky's the limit. And you millennials especially, you can take advantage of that right now because you're so young. You know, you're late 20s, early 30s. Dude, $300, $100, $50, $10, $20, $30. Next year, that's tens of thousands of hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars later on in your life. Right now, you don't need it. Forget about it. It's gone, history. But later on in your life, I mean, you've created wealth for your family, for your next generation. And if you know what to do with that, like invest in housing, get an education, to know how to invest in it, the sky's the limit. The sky's literally the limit. Anyway, Paul Bates, we'll see you guys. Thanks you guys for watching. I appreciate it. And, you know, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We sure appreciate everybody. Peace out. Thank you guys. Be good or be good at it.